Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. Today's guest is my boy Lodge Cheeto. What's going on, my dude?
Good. What's up, big guy?
How's your day going?
Oh, good. Went to the boys' football game earlier. Watched my boy kill it.
Nice. What position does he play?
He plays running back and cornerback.
Is it tackle or flag?
Tackle.
Nice.
I just said he's like 11, ain't he?
No, the younger one.
Oh, the little
7.
one? Oh,
How many kiddos do you got?
6 total.
Dang, you got a starting 5
And I'm one of them.
Lou Will?
And I'm one of them.
Home run?
Yeah.
Good shit. So for those watching, we're watching the Houston Yankees game. Game 6.
So
3-run homer.
Looking down
Yuli Gurriel. Let's go. I want to start off with this. I'm going to starting off with this. Go like, go subscribe. Please press that subscribe button. We appreciate it. We love you for it. Now, how old is your oldest?
12.
12. And the youngest?
1. Just turned 1 in August.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Difference.
You have...
Well, there's 6 of them.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You can't really go 6 years
Pop
straight.
like every 6 months.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard.
At least every year.
I mean, you could have had different chicks. I mean, you could.
Whoa, you're a married man.
No, not him. I'm just saying, like, anybody
How long
could,
have you been married for?
It could happen, but 10 years.
Dang, boy!
Got married at 21.
Dang. Before you had got married, did you know you were gonna get married ever? Was that ever a plan?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was.
That's
always.
How'd you meet your lady? Brought her on.
So crazy story. I'd seen her at the campus every now and then. We would go ball.
Okay.
She worked at the campus.
Okay.
Crazy story is I didn't meet her till in Las Cruces at a Macker.
Really?
We were balling and she came to watch. And it wasn't even me she was watching. She came to watch and I went to save a ball between my legs and she was sitting on the sideline and I landed on her. And so I was like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, my bad. And then I was like, shoot, can I buy you something like Burger King? Because at the time Roswell didn't have a Burger King. So I was like, let me buy you a croissant or something. She's like, yeah, go ahead. So bought her a croissant, brought it back, started talking. Then they're like, we gotta run to Walmart. And I was like, I'll go to Walmart with y'all.
Dang!
Like, all right. And then so we went to Walmart. And then I brought her like this Oreo ice cream thing. And I was like, you like this? She's like, yeah, give me one. So bought her it, came back. We started rapping. And then on the way home, me and my boy Charles was talking about going to see a movie. And she's like, I'll go with y'all. And so we pulled into town Sunday evening, got to the Macker, went and swooped her, went to a movie. And then from there, we just started talking.
Dang, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's cool that you know so much detail.
Oh yeah.
I think that's because those are the memorable things.
Oh yeah.
I bet you she's gonna be all happy when she sees this. Mad Raps, boy.
She's like, you forgot a couple details.
No, because he did the ice cream. He did the ice cream.
No, she probably gonna say he didn't talk about how handy he was. It hurt.
That's too funny.
But I wasn't
man.
that big back then, so
I was still
kinda
feel like
fly.
you're still the same. Like you were, bro. When you were hooping and stuff, you were tall, maybe a little bit leaner.
Okay, so graduating high school, I was 175.
Okay.
And then I went to go play in Portales. Didn't happen. About a year went by, and I went from 175 to like 240.
In a year, brother?
In a year. So I started working at McDonald's and sneaking nuggets here, getting cheeseburgers here. And then it was like a depression mode. So I just was like, didn't even go to the gym or nothing. I went to the room, did homework. We went out to a couple of parties back then.
Okay.
Ate all day long. And then I had the card, so I'd go to the cafeteria, eat breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Man.
So I put on a good probably 60, 70 pounds. And ever since then, I get down to 200 and then it comes back. Right now I'm between 220, 225. So
How tall are you?
6'2".
I wish. I give myself 5'11". But the doctors always say 5'10". But I'm
Really? You seem way taller than that.
I feel taller.
They're lying. They're lying.
I'll turn and it says it, but I think they kind of their measurements off.
That's
floor up. Some
Y'all haven't seen the picture yet with KD and LeBron? It says LeBron's 6'8.5", and it says KD 9.5", and they compare him to Giannis, and they're the same. KD and Giannis are the same height, but LeBron and
no way, KD 7.
So they were like this. It was weird how they.
Wait, KD or KG?
KD
is 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
he's at least
6'11"
6'11".
So him and Giannis were like this, and Giannis
Yeah.
and LeBron were like this. It was
No.
it was like
How
damn.
long ago
That's
was this?
crazy.
It was 2018, 2019 year.
No.
They compared the sizes.
They always talk about how KD is the best 7-foot dribbler.
So yeah, it was weird how it was like people like I guess I don't know how
Well,
they
I think
measure people.
that there's some truth to that because I think Baker Mayfield they said came in at like 5'10" or 5'11".
But you know, he does. If you look at him measured to others, he does look small.
He does look very small.
Yeah, I don't think Baker's.
They say Altuve for Houston is only 5'5".
My height.
He's like
Baby
5'5",
boy.
bro.
You should be out there then.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I read it for him, bro.
Gosh.
Did you ever
No,
play baseball?
Altuve's little. Oh, dude, I was a stud.
I was gonna say I want to remember you playing baseball. You're a pitcher too, lefty.
Yeah, killed it. So I got to high school and I did everything. I started everything. Started football, started basketball, started baseball as a freshman. Well, freshman ball was easy. And then football started, baseball started varsity. But after my sophomore year, I got a job and money was talking. I was just like, I'm just doing basketball because football season, I'm working. I'm not working hard in the summer for y'all. I'm gonna get paid. Basketball came, took some time off, baseball, worked some more, made money. So it stinks. I should have done all three throughout high school. I probably would have went further in baseball because starting as a freshman, started as a sophomore, and then my junior, senior year, I was just gonna take off. But
I got a lot of homies that say like if they would have played baseball, they would have. Because baseball, I feel like is like pretty.
It's
either hit or
versatile.
miss. Like if you
It's versatile.
Yeah,
you can be tall, big, heavy, slow.
anything,
Bro, as long
there's
as
positions for you.
Exactly.
In baseball, and the cool thing is like you said, a lefty, and I played first, all outfield positions, and I could pitch if they needed me to. So
you had jack of all trades when it came to baseball.
What position you play in football?
Why not?
well, no, I didn't even freshman year. I didn't even play offense. I didn't want to. So they moved me from will or sound backer in football. And after my freshman year, I quit because I was like, I'm not going 2 days in the summer.
Yeah, that was a
So-
pain in the ass.
So me and Marcus, we had to walk. We didn't have a car. We were broke all the time. So we would walk from my house right here on Tulane all the way to his house on Church Street.
Okay.
And we would walk by Josh and them out there. We just be yelling at them. Oh my God, you're hot.
Yeah, that.
Rich drove by. But, dude, I just didn't. And back now you think about it, I should have. Like, even because going into my sophomore year, we still had football class.
Mhm.
I was quarterback. And we were working me at quarterback. I was ready to throw the ball to Josh and Steven Brandon. And I was just like, I'm not putting in
So
all
you
this
played
work.
quarterback a long time then, I'm
Oh
assuming.
yeah, I played quarterback middle school, little league. I played a year quarterback, middle school, and then when I got to high school, I could have battled for it, but I was like more into hitting. And at that time, we had so many studs that it was like go one way, and then there were sometimes they would put us in on the other side, but hardly any of us went two ways. But we were stacked my freshman year.
It's funny because when I reflect on freshman year, I feel like we were stacked too. We had what I thought was the squad. You would think, oh, we're gonna do work, but then you end up not doing anything, and it's like, well,
Maybe it's not the players, it's coaching. Because now Coach
Yeah, you gotta be
Holmberg
put-
looks pretty good now.
That's
You
true.
gotta be put in the positions to win. And we were as freshmen. Like we went, I think, 5-3. But like our losses were to Hobbs. And back then Hobbs had this black running back that
was the
6 foot already, running probably a 4.3. Like as a freshman. I'm telling you, he'd hit the sideline. You remember Larry Purcell? Exactly like that, but taller and strides were like
dude. Larry was so freaking good. And then when we played ball and he'd run the mile between him and Stephon, bro, they'd be like,
I was just crazy because I was just telling my son, because we were talking about Stephon. I was just telling my son how him and X in basketball, always the first two finished.
Bro, they
In
would go like
Milo's,
4
in-
minutes.
Like, and I'm like, these Negroes, like, and me, Marcus, and Brian and Charles, we pulling out the end. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna make the time, but I ain't gonna do it any faster than I have to.
Hey, these
Like,
boys
it's
was hooping
hot.
though back in the day.
Bro, they were.
You know,
And I hate to brag, but my class and the class right below me, I'm telling you, probably the best classes I'd ever seen. Like, we were amazing, but we had no, I wouldn't say heart, but we just didn't care. You know, we just didn't have the want. Like, honestly, AJ and Mark and them that won it, they were big.
They were big,
good,
and that was what they
but-
imposed.
But there's no way if I put my team against their team, they beat us.
No,
If we,
There's only one.
because he had Dayton. Yeah,
no, he was younger.
He was younger.
Dayton was with them.
No,
It
it
was-
wasn't, bro.
yeah.
Dayton was older.
Dayton was with them. Dayton won one with them.
Dayton was like a senior. when I
No,
was a
because
sophomore.
Dayton was not in the same class as me, bro.
Dayton was
because-
younger than them, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was. He
No,
graduated like a year or
Dayton,
two.
Washington.
Oh, Dayton.
Dayton,
Yeah,
Washington.
Dayton. Oh, yeah.
We're talking about Del Serta.
Yeah, that was like a year.
Yeah, I thought you said
No,
Dayton.
no.
No, Dayton. So yeah, dude, we were stacked. So my senior year was our best chance to win it. It was me, Josh Williams, Jonathan Dubas, Stephen Brandt, Brian Thomas, Marcus, Stefan.
Kale, a white boy.
He didn't even make it because we were so stacked. Justin Kell didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
varsity.
Bro, are you sure? Because he was
He
pretty
was
clutch
not
at threes,
He
bro.
was not on our varsity. That's how stacked we were. Jeremy Ledesma, Justin Kell, all of them were straight JV.
Dang.
We didn't even have no.
Then
I
y'all
don't even think we had split timers, but Marcus.
We're just bigs.
It was Bryant
That's
and
what
Stephen
Brian,
Brandt,
Steven.
and then Marcus.
But Bryant
came
was
in.
more of a-
Oh, Lucas Gallegos.
Oh yeah, and wasn't Jose with y'all? Jose Chavarria?
Dude, I'm telling you,
Y'all
What a
were
team, bro.
stacked,
stacked.
bro.
We got to state, man. Walked in, knew it. We knew we were walking home with the trophy.
That's lit, bro.
And-
I guess it's just me be me and my generation. I think that my generation probably would have stepped up and probably beat y'all.
No, I'm sorry. See,
better quit.
it's okay. This is a debate we had recently. I want to have this debate with you. Okay, let's talk about Michael Jordan compared to who? LeBron. Who's somebody? Kawhi Leonard.
Bye.
Is there a comparison?
No, not really.
It's-
Jordan falling out in this era, and they're not able to do shit in that
He's
area.
flipped.
Yeah,
That was not his.
Ah,
That was not his argument.
He changed my mind. He changed my
His
mind.
argument sucked.
He
And
changed
that's
my
fair.
mind. He changed
So
my mind.
I'm hardcore Kobe, right?
Yeah,
I
me
got
too.
a son
Okay,
named
that's
Kobe. You know, with the C though, not the K.
Okay.
And diehard Laker fan. I would say he's the closest. There's not gonna be a LeBron who's 6'9", 260 that does what he does. Zion's coming in the league. He might not even play. Dang,
I
heavy
think,
set.
yeah,
boy.
he's too big.
He's huge.
He is
And
huge.
The way he attacks and the way he handles himself, his knees aren't gonna hold up. He better
No.
drop 40 pounds.
At
But-
least.
Yeah, but it's hard because now you walk in the paint and you're fouled. Where
That's why
I
I
watched
was
the
excited.
classics. Jordan got whooped every night against Detroit, and it was just a foul. Now you get the flagrant and you shoot 2 free throws and get ball back.
Yes, bro. it's like so lopsided.
It's so hard, and then I can't even say I'm a superstar, so I get the call because everybody gets the calls.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so soft now.
If you're the number one guy on a team, you're getting the calls majority of the time. That's how it works in today's league.
And I understand stats. Yeah, LeBron has better stats than Jordan, and then I don't know, because competition. I think there's more athletes today than there was back then, but the physicality made it harder to score.
I agree.
You were playing against football players in the 90s, and now you're playing against.
shoot.
That's what I mean is back in
Just
the.
two examples: Bill Laimbeer and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, those
You're not
two
going
guys.
into the paint with them two.
No.
You're not getting an easy and one with them two. So Jordan could have had millions of and ones in today's game.
So this is another question we asked. What players from today's era, let's just say maybe Kevin Durant, do you think we could take him without the technology, because you can't take that to the past, put him in the past 80-ish, maybe early 90s, would he succeed?
Or anybody.
Or anybody else? Steph Curry, James Harden.
Well, you know, I'm gonna say Kobe.
But Kobe, that's the thing about Kobe. He was the 90s, the late 90s.
No, because he didn't come in to win.
96.
So, but he had most of the early 2000s too.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Till 2000.
Okay. So today's game. Oh man.
There's probably only one player.
I would only say Kevin because he can shoot. So he wouldn't have to be physical. Really. Like he could just basically dribble like he did in the finals. Dribble to the 3-line, pull up. Like he would never have to take a shot.
Yeah.
LeBron's big enough to.
But I think if he got hit,
I feel like he wouldn't be the LeBron today.
Exactly.
Back then, I don't think so.
It's like Mike
He's
Tyson
big
said,
enough.
you're all big and bad until you get punched in the face or in the mouth.
See, and but the 80s mentality was throughout, you know? So they knew when they stepped on the court they were going to get beat up.
Yeah, I think the only player
And
Kawhi,
now, I don't even know if Kawhi could.
he don't really do much, though.
So then,
I like Kawhi because he's quiet and he's both sides. Like, he'll D you up and he'll score.
Yeah, he ain't
and he's
gotta
quiet
score.
and he ain't going to talk nothing. But I honestly don't see anybody
He's
that
like
could take the beating that Lambeer and even Rambis for us. Like, them dudes were just hitting you. They weren't going for
That's
the
what I'm
ball
saying.
like 90%
Charles
of the time.
Barkley, you got
Like,
all these guys that were rough.
Yeah, Larry Bird was
gritty.
a dirty dude too.
That's what I'm saying. There was
Yeah.
so much grit back in the day.
Yeah. He convinced me because I used to say James Harden can play in any area.
But do you think? Okay, let's flip the script. Do you think Jordan could come and be phenomenal like he was, dominate the league?
Yeah.
You think he could?
I think he would do it more.
You think he'd do it more?
Because the mid range isn't really a
The issue with Jordan is he was a handsy defender.
He was.
So he might have fouled out.
That's what I'm saying. You
So
gotta think
I
how
think-
physical he
That's
was.
the meme right now, low key. That's the meme going around.
I think he would have had to back off.
And that would make
But
it-
offense, oh man, he would have.
But
He
yeah.
still would have been a 30-point scorer, but he would have had trouble on the defensive side because they were handsy back then. So I don't know.
You gotta think his hands are big like Kawhi. That boy was getting in between passes. He wasn't just.
I think
ripping
he
you.
would be like a Kawhi. on
He was pretty
defense.
fucking
Yeah,
good, bro.
probably. Kawhi has been definitely. I think he's my favorite player. Even prior to this past year, I used to say once Kobe retired, I liked him. He was, like you said, he's quiet. I don't even like San Antonio.
That's what I was gonna say.
I can't stand San Antonio.
And then I can't stand it because and I hate that.
What?
Like, he was supposed to come to us, but they didn't want to trade him to us because we're in the West, so he went to Toronto. And look what happened. Then he chose, like, the other LA. Oh, it's
Because of LeBron.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I'm
It's
being
so
honest.
hard.
Are you a LeBron fan? No.
Okay. Couldn't stand him. Can't stand him. But he came to the team, so I'm like, So what I do is when he scores, yes, Lakers.
Yes, that is exactly how I am.
Physically say yes, LeBron, but I'm cheering for him inside because
I think we're all
we
three
need a championship.
in the same boat. It's
I'm
like,
just
I
like,
don't-
I'm not a big fan of him.
I'm not a LeBron.
I honestly would have taken Kawhi and AD over LeBron and AD.
Oh, all
but
day. I'll say this much: my prediction. I hate talking about basketball while football's going on. I don't.
hey,
But
it's preseason. It's about to start.
no, it's
about to
this.
go down.
This I think 5 days. 5 days. The season starts. Whoa! But early prediction: I got LeBron MVP of the league.
He's the sleeper right now. No one's picking him.
I might go him or AD because I have a feeling if LeBron handles the ball a lot, AD's gonna get most of the shots.
Yep.
I don't know. He might be high 20s.
I just like
with
how he
LeBron
took this
dropping
whole-
off.
What rookie y'all looking for this year to really go off? I got a couple that I like.
Jaw.
You like John Morant?
Jaw.
John Morant? That boy's
Yeah,
bad.
that boy's he's silky. God, does everything. He does
That's pretty
everything.
cold. I feel like he's the favorite though.
My boy Naeem brought up old boy from Miami.
Tyler Hero.
Whatever.
Tyler Hero.
I went and watched some of his highlights from the preseason.
He's pretty cold.
Yeah, he's the second best player behind homeboy Jim Butler. But yeah, that's mine. Heroes.
Isn't he the dude that
Like
was
that.
talking smack to somebody the other day?
To Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, because
Was
Michael
he?
Carter got the Rookie of the Year, his rookie year, and the other day he splashed a 3 in his face, and they were going at it. They both got
For
teed
real?
up.
See, I just
Yeah,
went
yeah,
back
that was
and
bad,
put
bro.
highlights in because he mentioned them earlier because we were talking about this
I
earlier.
believe that's his first name, Tyler Hero. It's with 2 R's though.
I know it's like hero because that's what he said
H-E-R-O.
earlier.
It's
But
two
I went back and found some highlights. He's nice.
He's a bad boy. Dude from Celtics too. Homeboy that played in the NCAA, Edwards.
Nah.
He's
Oh,
wet.
Gus Edwards, the little dude from
I
Purdue.
don't-
He's wet too, but I don't know if he can win it. He might be a sleeper.
Nah.
Nah.
He'll be like probably top
I don't
10.
even have Zion on the list.
Yeah, he got to step on the court.
I
Like
invite
how
Jay
long?
How do you feel about the whole, you know how Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year after he sat out a year? I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not a fan. After you've gotten the treatment, the everything you get from just even sitting on the
You-
bench.
I'm not a big fan of it.
You're not a rookie.
No.
Your draft year is your rookie year. I don't care if you get hurt.
Exactly.
Like you're hurt. It's
They
your
think-
fault.
yeah.
Like it's your fault you got hurt. It's your fault you didn't step on the court.
Yeah,
Like
I feel the
you
same
got.
way. I don't like it either.
You.
I'm not a
That's
fan,
like
man.
Markel Fultz
take-
coming out this year, just killing it, and now
No.
Markel Fultz is rookie of the year, but he's been 2 years on the
No,
bench.
he can't. No, because he's
No,
played
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say he's played
few
already.
games.
And
They
that's the
just
thing,
keep
as long
shutting
as
him
you
down.
don't
What
play.
happened to him?
Ooh. Bro, he liked Space Jam. That was the meme that the Space Jam Monstars
I
took
am
his
so
abilities.
confused on the whole shoulder issue when that is the ugliest.
Bro, his shot is broke.
And I never recall seeing it that bad. And then but I felt bad because then I was reading a report on him and it said something about he has some type of disease.
I think that's phony.
I
That doesn't make you know. I
I
think
think they
something.
screwed his surgery up and they're trying to hide it and like
Yeah.
we messed up and we messed you up.
Did you hear what the supposed rumor is Jamie Buss and everybody did to Lonzo?
No.
That he went over to like Australia to visit his brother and was gonna get ankle surgery. They're like, don't, you're gonna fuck up like our contract that they had together. So like a few weeks later they traded him. And supposedly he has a fucked up like ankle.
He's playing.
Yeah, like they said it's like a supposed like injury that he was supposed to get a surgery on, but now he's like hiding it. Cause
You can't hide an ankle injury.
Yeah, especially
So-
if it's bad.
Because
It was
you're
funny
limping
that-
and you're not jumping, and he looked like he was moving pretty good the
he's
other
changed
day.
his
in
size too.
preseason.
It's not too bad. It looks fluid more.
He actually didn't have a bad shot last year before he got hurt.
That was
he
the
was
only
actually-
guy I didn't want the Lakers to trade.
I like
No,
Lonzo.
I didn't want Kuzma.
Yeah, that's my
traded.
dog too.
That was Kuz was my dude.
I didn't
so
want Josh
He
Hart.
was the one.
Josh Hart's my guy. He plays defense and he shoots threes.
He's
They
too
just-
small.
No,
He's too small for a shooting guard.
So is Danny Green. He's only
I don't.
6'2".
I
but
don't
Danny
mind.
Green
I don't
shoots,
mind.
Billy. That's
Danny
it.
Green ain't 6'2". Quit.
What is
Danny
he?
Green is like 6'4", 6'5".
I'm gonna Google this.
Do it.
Okay,
He's
keep
6'4",
going.
6'5". I
And he's
bet.
a bad boy. Hey,
Because you
Avery
Steph
Bradley-
Curry's 6'1", ain't he?
maybe I don't know.
I think so.
Curry's about
He-
6.
No,
probably.
he's a little bit taller than that. I think so.
Danny Green is.
No, Danny Green's. Oh, he's 6'6".
That boy's 6'6".
That's
He's
what it is.
big.
He needs to play bigger than that. Then Avery Bradley's probably smaller and he plays big.
No, Avery Bradley's probably 6. I don't know because they're walking by each other.
Steph Curry's 6'3".
See, I was close.
6'3".
I don't know.
He's
Them
too
dudes
big.
don't look-
He's slim. That's
them dudes
why
don't
he's
look
slim.
much. They don't look much taller than me.
No, that's why I said you're probably like.
No,
6'3".
you know,
That's you.
it's like Chris Paul's only 6 foot,
You know, like,
but he don't look.
No,
you
wait,
look
this-
taller than 6 foot though. That's
No.
the difference.
It's because he's wide. Like Chris Paul's wide, so he kind of looks tall. Like he looks tall.
I'm pretty wide. Is that why I look? You're a hater.
I didn't even say anything.
But why do you say I look tall? You said white people look tall.
I know.
Man.
I don't look
Hey,
tall.
my goal by New Year's is to be 200 though.
He'll help you.
I'll try to help you. I went vegetarian.
Did you really?
I've been. Today was 2 weeks.
All in the world.
It sucks, brother. I went golfing today.
I was gonna say,
I went golfing. They
that
had
does suck.
everything. It was just. Oh, the smell
Did you
was
smell it
lingering.
getting out the car?
It was just everywhere, bro. They had everything, and I was just
I can
like,
smell meat from
I
miles
can't.
away.
Yes,
Hamburger.
barbecue.
Hamburger's my favorite food,
Really, hands down.
hands down.
Over
Straight up.
everything.
Over anything. If I
Okay,
had
let's
if I
hear
had
your
$1,000, I wouldn't buy a mignon. Is that what it's called?
The mignon.
Whatever those $50 steaks are.
Yeah, filet mignon.
Give
Bro,
me the
that's-
best
that's-
cheeseburger.
Okay, is it just cheeseburger?
No,
You got any
it's a
kind of?
special.
So tell me
cheeseburger.
your perfect burger. We never had this on here.
2 meats,
2 meats.
2 cheeses,
Okay.
like 4 strips of bacon,
Ooh yeah.
mushrooms.
Nice sauteed.
Yeah, duh.
Ooh. Hey, you know, no.
And then I might throw some sauteed onions, just get that lettuce, tomatoes, and then I like the mixture of mustard and mayo. Killing the game.
Dang, that boy is getting it.
I just like cheese in the burger.
Oh, you too simple. We call
What do
you.
you mean?
Or hot sauce. I'll just put hot sauce on.
What kind of hot sauce? What are you putting a hot sauce on a burger
What
for?
are you talking
They
about?
put peanut butter and jelly, but y'all just use hot sauce?
Yeah, on a burger?
I put hot sauce.
I'm not
on.
putting peanut butter and jelly on my burger.
But they do it.
Okay, but he didn't say that.
And who?
Todzilla.
I was about to say.
Don't disrespect our guests.
See, I'm not racist, but.
Let's talk about racism. Let's get into that.
Sounds like something about white person. Not racist.
Nah.
He's racist.
Uh,
The reverse racist.
No, I got white friends.
Okay, that sounds like a white person. Come on, man.
Kevin!
Hey, we gotta get that fool on here, man.
Nah, fool's too fast.
He's not fast anymore.
Kevin, you're not fast anymore.
He's not fast anymore. He
But
used
you
to
better be.
Jordan.
Ah.
Fucking playing like
They're
shit.
terrible.
Nah, that fool's been struggling. He's a rookie.
Anyways, hey,
What?
is my Raiders gonna win this Sunday?
Who are they playing? Green Bay, huh? In Lambeau?
Yeah. I got card going for 400.
Do you?
2 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Why? Why you gotta,
Why you
go
gotta throw a big
pick
in
it?
Because
there?
he's Derek Carr.
Only 2 touchdowns though, and you're saying they're gonna win the game in Lambeau?
Their
It's 'cause-
defense,
it's 'cause
their
nobody's gonna run it
defense,
in.
their defense is decent.
They're not bad. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was actually shocked y'all beat the Bears in London. That was a little.
You know, everybody's shocked, but you have to look at it. The Bears, I think, suck.
on offense.
Like, bad on offense.
Yes, and their
And-
defense is a hit and miss. It depends.
Well, you just stay away from Khalil.
Yep.
Like, and Jackson's a 6 safety, but we just murdered. Well, Hicks
y'all
went out,
doubled Khalil a lot that game.
and then Hicks went out with that ugly. Did you see his elbow?
No.
It was like
I
just
don't watch
floating.
that.
He got hit and like, ugh.
Ugh.
Anyways, we just murdered their line. We
Yeah,
ran
yeah.
for close to 200 yards against them, if not over.
Y'all could do that against Green Bay. They got a good run defense though. But
Yeah, the Smith boys are good.
I
But
definitely
think-
y'all are the surprise team. I think after the whole debacle with Antonio Brown and everything, man,
he's coming to the
y'all
Cowboys.
are the one team that I
Y'all
thought
better not pick him up.
we better not pick him
Y'all
up.
better not pick him
I'll
up.
be.
I love AD.
I don't think
AD.
he's coming back till next year.
I don't think
He
he's
ain't
ever
coming back at
ever.
all.
You think
I
ever?
don't think so neither anymore.
Nah,
I'm over it.
everybody gets
Nope.
that second
He's
chance.
had
Yeah.
several.
What do you mean? He's not done with his case stuff.
But
Steelers
still,
to the Raiders.
Thank
now
you.
to the Patriots.
But the Patriots
Now-
only released him because more stuff came
you
out.
know though, once the Patriots pick you up, that's like the end of the line. You're winning now, or you're not coming
No,
back.
you got
Yeah.
Dallas. Dallas is the dumbest team there is.
We had Greg Hardy.
We had Greg Hardy. Now he's an MMA badass. He just won last night too.
Yeah, he whipped some ass
Oh
last
my
night.
gosh! Well, y'all, we're on the same
I don't want
page.
it. I don't
Well,
want
look
it.
how we did with Moss. Like Randy went to New England, but after he left New England, he was done.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, and then we picked up Alden Smith. Couldn't even stay in the league. Like, we're dumb too. Can't.
We couldn't keep Gregory. Him would just like to smoke weed. So
Was that his problem?
Uh-huh. He
Yeah.
even went on. He was like, "I'm not gonna come back till weed's legal in the NFL."
Oh,
No.
and he's
Start
retired.
smoking a blunt.
Oh yeah, he did make that little video.
Yeah,
Huh? He's dumb, man. That's what I don't understand.
A lot of these athletes take like what is it called?
Take it for granted.
Yeah, like we got money. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you can't wait till the off season.
It's
I don't think they test in the off season.
probably like
Probably not, and
So
probably
I'm-
not
and
as
then-
high intense.
they don't do it in
like-
the regular season. I don't think they do it one time.
But even like with PEDs, come on.
that's
That to me
That
is
is like-
extreme.
Like,
That's too much.
why chance your career or even a few games on
It's
stupid
because
use?
I feel like those people are the ones that lack the self-discipline to get in the gym. They rather cheat their way,
Yeah.
go hard a week or so in
Just
the gym.
be
and
like
boom.
me.
What?
Hit the last bench, do 4 reps, and get out.
Do 4 reps. That's too funny. No,
I got through I got through high.
I hope y'all win this weekend.
That'd be fun to watch.
That'd be
That'd be
nice. 'Cause
nice.
I don't like Green Bay, bro.
Shoot, and then Mahomes is out at least 3 weeks. Denver.
I feel like they're
gosh.
playing. I feel like they're not being straightforward with Mahomes' injury.
Well,
Because they said prior to that game, they said that he was supposed to sit out.
yeah, his ankle
Yeah, his ankle's already messed up.
Whoa, he's been limping
for the last two
like
weeks,
3
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Because even before the Texans game, he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then
He
he
got
played the
stepped on.
Texans game, yeah. The Colts game in the end zone. But he was hurt earlier in that game.
See,
So,
is it the Madden curse?
hey, Jesus, hopefully. 'Cause
Y'all have a chance.
we play him one more time. Los Angeles ain't looking good.
They look like garbage. Denver's.
If we might,
horrible.
our division could probably walk out with a 9-7, especially if Mahomes don't come back.
That's
I don't think
That's our
9
division
and
right now.
7. I think you'd have to at least win double-digit games.
No,
Yes.
if Mahomes doesn't come back,
Matt Moore looks like garbage, but this is.
Chargers have already
Hold
lost
on,
4.
but there's a rumor. I heard it yesterday.
Cam's not going over.
No. There's Colin Kaepernick still out there.
No one's signing him, bro.
Did you not just see what his agent said?
What?
He reached out to all 32 teams and got nothing
But
back.
was this prior to Mahomes? And who gave Michael Vick his second chance? Andy Reid.
Maybe, but
I'm just saying.
was Kaepernick really that good?
Wozler.
Was he really that good?
If there's anybody that can
I
utilize
hate to
him,
say, he's better than some of the boys in the NFL right
I'm
now.
saying he's fast.
He's better than
He's
Jameis
fast.
Winston for sure.
So you got that.
He's better than
And
Jameis
he's got a cannon for an arm. And who do you have out there?
Jameis is
You have Tyreek
sorry.
Hill running deep. Sammy Watkins when he gets back. I'm just saying.
Don't
Andy
disrespect that
Reid.
white boy.
I don't even like the Chiefs either.
Kelsey's nice.
Well, you can't stand them because they're in your division.
I like Kelsey, so I can't understand that.
Only Chiefs I ever liked was like Priest Holmes.
I didn't like no Chiefs. No Chiefs.
Only Raider I liked was probably, 2 I lied. Bo Jackson and
You better say C-Wood. You better say Marcus
what's
Allen. You, man.
Marcus Allen. I felt
Randy
like
Moss.
he was not a freaking Raider.
Who was it?
Who was y'all's Raider that I liked? No, Romanowski or whatever, the linebacker.
Bill?
He was a Denver linebacker prior to going to LSU, huh?
No, he was with us, then went to Denver.
That's who I liked because he was a mean machine. I liked him. He was pretty good, bro. And then
Is he racist though?
I think
Did you
he
hear
is-
about that?
Yeah, I
I
think
love
he
him.
is racist.
I remember, didn't he spit in a black person's face?
I don't know, but I know
I
that
think so.
A lot
I think
of
he
people.
was a 49ers receiver back in the day. I think
Jerry Rice.
No.
Motherfucking
I don't
Rice.
Oh, Tim
I'm-
Brown.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jerry Rice was not a Raider.
He what?
That's not fair. It's like saying Emmett was a Cardinal
He was.
for like
If you
2
put-
seasons.
If you put the jersey on
That's not.
and you step on the field,
No, bro. That's why
Yeah.
you get to retire with one team. You don't get to.
you,
Only person
you
I got
don't
to
get
see.
to make that choice.
The only
If
person
you
I
get sent
this
away,
is-
you're
this-
that team.
This is why he's the GOAT. Kobe retired 2
Yeah.
numbers. He's the GOAT
With one team.
with one team.
I was gonna say Shaq did too.
So you're telling
Wait.
me Michael Jordan wasn't a wizard?
No, hell
No.
he
never.
was.
No.
He
He's like
made the
saying he's
playoffs
a-
with them, made the All-Stars with them.
Lost with them.
Okay, Gary Payton was a Laker, bro. Gary Payton was.
He
forever
was a
Laker.
Laker.
No, he
Forever Laker.
wasn't.
So was Karl Malone. Fuck it. They're all-
If you can buy their jersey online at the store,
No.
they were that team.
I don't think they sell Gary Payton Laker jersey. I don't
They
think
did.
so.
No,
they did.
It's
They
like
don't
saying
now.
Karl Malone was a Laker.
He was.
No.
Hard to say.
No.
Hard to say.
I'm
But it
actually
was.
sad that they didn't win that year.
That was the best
Oh,
team
we were.
Ah.
I thought we were stacked.
What
but we were
sucked
old.
was, Gary couldn't do nothing really against Chauncey, and Karl Malone was getting ate up by Rasheed.
Yeah,
That
he
was sad. And I thought we were gonna win
Chauncey
only
Billups?
because
They swept us or we won
no,
one?
we won one. They beat us in 5. But Shaq freaking should have dominated Ben.
But him and Kobe, I don't care. That feud was real.
It was, but
Have you ever had that? Where you and somebody just like weren't on the same page? Like whether it was in high school, maybe one of your previous hiking teams, where it was just like, this ain't working.
you know, not really. My personality is just kind of, you know.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm the one that gets yelled at, Manny.
You know what? Let's talk about that, bro.
I get yelled at all the time.
I think it's a quarterback thing.
It is a
It
quarterback
is.
thing.
I feel
Okay, you know what? Yelling at the corner for scoring, letting them score.
I'm just saying, like,
I am putting my
okay,
opinion.
I am human. I will not be 100%. I will throw an interception occasionally. Rare, but I do. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Some pick sixes. It's not my fault. It happened.
That is rare.
But-
That's the rare one.
Yes.
Interception's gonna
and
happen.
what sucks is it's the rare one at the wrong time.
Oh, isn't that the freaking truth?
Like-
Amen, brother.
Like, I just hacked it 2 years ago. I floated a ball and I really was like, Manny was there. I tried to like throw it low, hit the ground if he wasn't gonna catch it. And the dude the same size as Manny literally like comes over Manny and scoops it at his shoes. Pick 6. Right before halftime, about to go up 2 touchdowns, and momentum swung and we lost by a touchdown in the end. Like, it stinks, but my personality is perfect for a quarterback. Because you know you're gonna yell at me and I'm gonna laugh at you. I might yell back a little bit, but then it's over.
There is a little bit of a pushback, like you said, like after so much, it's like, all right, bro, like I know, like
Yeah.
let me do me, you do you, and we're gonna get this together. Because
Yeah,
that's the thing, we usually win.
Oh yeah.
It's not like we lose all the time, but they get on us like we lose all the time.
You know, and I'm just, you know, I understand, but you also getting scored on.
Yeah, I can't pull a
Like-
flag.
So you know, and
Third and
I'm
long, can't stop
kind of
them.
chunky now, so I can't be out there on defense no more.
Bro, I miss
What's my
defense too.
specialty?
I try, but it just doesn't. When
Man.
you got Matt Salas and Cedillo and
I know.
it's like,
That's why,
man, you're all like
I miss
freaking
those
young.
days. I would see, and I wish they were my age. Like when I was my age. Oh, dude. Like
It is
my
different,
high
man.
kid teams when I was in high school in my first about 2 years out. Man, I
Garbage?
did everything.
Oh, okay.
I caught flies, jump
Bro,
balls.
that's what I'm saying.
played
I was the same way,
defense.
bro. I would play safety.
I was donezo.
I was.
And
would
I think
do
we, as Josh,
flickers.
I don't think we would compete, and there was only 1 or 2 teams that would ever like score on us. Couldn't even be scored on. With me, Jeremy, and then whoever was on the other side with. Oh man, those were the days. And then weight started coming, kids started coming. Now I'm just a quarterback.
Tell me about
I don't even
that.
play
It's
with
hard.
Josh no more.
Yeah.
Poor Josh, huh? But
He wants
okay,
to come
so
out. He
that's-
wants to come out. It's just, it's just hard. Because if I don't drop weight or he doesn't, then it's tough to have 2 quarterbacks with the speed nowadays, and we're up in age. It's hard to have 2 of us on the field.
Well, why'd you
So-
say
Yeah.
yeah. team?
huh?
Didn't.
I'm just kidding.
Didn't.
No.
Josh decided to step back, and then it's just like now we have our like 5: me, Manny, Matt, Rich, C's, and it's like us 5, and then we just kind of get 2, and then like if one can't play, we'll pick somebody up. Like even in Albuquerque this past tournament, I couldn't go, and so like Rich, C's, Matt, Manny held it down with like Johnny and them, and so it. As we get older, though, it's sad, but 1, 2 more years and it stinks because my 2 boys, they do hike it. My boys in travel baseball, I might have to
I
get it
see
up.
that.
Yeah, that's
It stinks, but
You're
it's
good friends
age.
with my tattooers. Mondo.
Mondo, that's my cousin.
Oh, that's what it is. I
Yeah,
always see
he's my
pictures
cousin.
with little
Mello? Yeah, Mello and him. Yeah, we both coach them, and he's like the head guy, and then I help. But yeah, man, they're killing it right now, and so I had to take a step back. Plus the babies. Like, it's hard for my wife to go to 3 fields carrying 2 babies while I'm having to, like, run to my field. And so, but I'm going to miss it. Even if I'm just quarterback, like, going out there, man, competing.
I haven't done it yet, but I know. I don't know how I'm going to feel.
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
being different.
What are you gonna put that passion into? I know
Coaching, probably.
Yeah, that's what he's got. He's got something to lean back on, and at least you'll be still involved.
Yeah.
So that's
And
kind of good.
I'm planning on hopefully getting a spot at Mountain View next year, coaching probably basketball, maybe football.
Oh, I got a second one
that.
around you next year.
Older than mine.
That's cool, man. I've loved football for my whole life.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I've done hike it since I was, I think, the first year it came, Roswell Gridiron. And they had it at the Wool Bowl across the street in that soccer complex.
Mm-hmm.
First year, we won it, our division.
Really?
And then the following year is when they kind of moved it, and then me and Josh started playing together. Dude, we have so many championships. Me and Josh had played Gus Macker and football, hike it or gridiron together since we were like 9, 10.
Dang. Yeah, I think my first one was
Never
like
played with
13.
anybody else until just recently when we started. Like, Josh was kind of like, I'm done. And then there was years where...
Yeah, because y'all had y'all's team for a long, long time, man.
And then Jeremy started getting
Jeremy,
hurt.
Josh.
And then Peg passed away. Like, it was us 4. And then my cousin Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
And then about 6, 7 years ago is when we dropped him and started playing with Kevin, Manny. Manny's been with us for a while. He played with us towards ACL, and then we kind of like let him go, and then he came back. But
Did you know like Manny before?
Huh?
Did you know Manny prior to playing with him?
So we met him out at the campus too at intramurals, and this was back like in 07. And so he played with us that following year, dude. We killed it. And then he tore his ACL. Yeah, tore his ACL. Came back, no lie, like 3 months later with a brace, trying to play. And you could see, it was like 3 or 4 months, but you could see it in his eyes, like he was just kind of nervous to make a cut. Yeah. So he would hike it, turn around, would throw him the ball, and he would drop it because he's already, I know it, he was already thinking about it. So the following, I think it took about 2 or 3 years. Just kind of was like, nah, we got a team. We found some players. Never played with them. Well, one of the Cinco de Mayos on the hill at Cielo. Manny was out there and we played against him. And this dude was eating everybody but us. He couldn't beat us. And
that's still the case.
Me and Kevin were like, we got to get him back. Like, and I was like, Josh, let's get it done. Like, come on. I said, we would really be unstoppable if we pull Manny back. Because we hadn't seen him in a while. Because we were always inside the gate and we were playing top men's all the time.
Right.
So we hadn't seen
y'all
Manny.
were clutching every year.
Yeah. And so we got Manny, man, 4 years in a row. Ran top men's. Straight up. Yeah. Mercy ruled. I don't think we had a close game all 4 years we ran with Manny. And then that year we jumped to Show Me.
That's what the RB squad. Yeah.
Beat Blackout, dude. Then we were known as the Arby's team.
Well, go figure it out.
Will.
Oh, y'all got like sponsored by Arby's?
Yeah,
they had a big old Arby's bill.
We had these nice old burnt orange shirts. Go Longhorns. Nice old shirts. And then Josh put freaking huge old Arby's here. And then in the back, it just had our numbers. And then something else. And so everybody called us Arby's. I'm like, it's not Arby's.
What was
it? Players.
Oh, that was his name?
Yeah. And I'm like, and they're like, there's Arby's. And then, dude, we would go to tournaments, and Blackout would be there. Oh, it's Arby's. Dude, they would kill us, though. They couldn't stand us because we beat them here in Roswell.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You always have that rival, you know? It
wasn't a rival after that. I don't think we ever got close to beating them. But we never had that squad again.
Really?
Like, yeah, we never did. And I think that year, if we would have had seasoned rich like we were supposed to, we honestly probably would have placed in a 35. That was when it was 10 grand. total.
Dang.
Or no, 10. Was it 10 winner? Right.
10 winner, and then everybody else
And then
get
got
5
3
and
and 2 or something.
Yeah.
Dude, we got to Sunday, and we were like 2 games away from going to a placing game. And Sunday morning, David Anaya, he was just wore out because they played 2 fields. Thinking, show me the money. I don't want to be out on Saturday.
That's
Like,
true.
if we're out on Saturday, we're going to be out here on Sunday doing nothing. So they played 2 fields, and we came into Sunday and just drained, wore out. And we were going back and forth with that team. And then finally, we just couldn't go any further.
That happens. I've never been the biggest fan of 2 teams, but like you said, it sucks.
I like it just because it's more PT, you get a lot of playing time. But it is tough to go to 2 fields. Like the year me and Manny did it on our top men's field, I think it was. We lost our first one on outside the gate, and then we came back on the other one and was winning. Well, our game was the same time as our 3rd game over there. So
damn.
we ended up getting put out on that other field because we were at our other game. And so it sucks because you never know schedule and stuff.
Yeah, scheduling is the worst part, but I don't know. It's always been fun, but I'm done, and I'm let the team go and let them do that.
This year?
Yeah, I already talked to Matt and everybody, bro. I told him, I said, I'm done, man. After we went to Denver in June, it was probably 2 weeks after I called everybody. I said, hey, man, I'm done.
No way.
Promise, man. I told him, I was like, hey, I just want to let you guys know I'm done. You guys can find a quarterback, figure out what y'all want to do. And then that's when they started kind of mixing everything. Like, they picked up Bear. They ran that tournament in Albuquerque with Johnny and I don't even know, like you said, yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
And his squad.
Mostly your squad. They kind of just threw a team together. They'd won. And so I was like...
But I was looking at comp there. I don't think that tournament's not the Turkey Bowl we go to. There was maybe one dude on one team that was good,
Right.
But they pulled it out.
Well, I see Matt and them playing that Hobbs League. And I'm not sure what the comp is over there.
He says not very...
I mean, it's good practice.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
And it's fun.
It is
it's something fun to go do, But
that's a lot of out of the way stuff.
And I honestly, if I could make a trip or 2, I wouldn't mind, having a team and just going down there every now and then to do. But like I said,
He popped up.
Good. Okay. I'm just, kiddos. And even the Hobbs one coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm borderline right now because Lodge's baseball team wants to do a tournament that first weekend of Thanksgiving break, and that's when they're doing that Hobbs tournament for $2,000.
Damn it!
And so I'm torn there because I'm like, gosh, I want to go, but if they end that tournament, there's no way I can miss.
Yeah.
Because that tournament's in Cruces.
Oh really?
And so I'm torn there, and things are just gonna come up now, and it's I'm not gonna be able to go out every weekend. I'm not gonna be able, to make.
And I think that's the toughest part is when not everybody's there. And that was another thing. It's it's hard having pieces in other places. Like Johnny lived in Albuquerque, Aaron was in Cruces.
Right.
It's hard to build chemistry like that.
They didn't want to pick me up. You know how that goes.
Boy,
you can't have 2 quarterbacks.
This fool breaks his finger the first time he tries to pull a
I
flag.
never played after that. I sacked. Hey, guess who I sacked though?
Who'd you say?
I sacked Smartin, boy.
Oh,
Mr.
who
Wet-
hasn't?
Mr. Weatherby, boy, and my finger still hurt to this day. It's been 6 months.
I don't know.
Oh, jams don't go away. All
Yeah,
my
jams
fingers are
suck.
jacked up. My hand.
That's the worst
messed
with
up.
basketball.
You're terrible.
When you would jam
I
your
suck.
finger.
I suck. But if I suck and I'm sacking somebody, they suck.
Oh my God, all the time. You need to pick me up.
Oh my God.
Get me out there. Yes, because you ain't got me. I'm like,
Oh my
man,
God.
quit already.
I know.
Hey,
This
bro,
fool would be way more hyped than anybody on the squad.
But this fool, they lost to Hike probably 2 years ago, and I went up to Laws and was like, hey, bro, what time y'all play next? And everybody was pissed.
I think that's the year y'all got third and we got third.
I was so pissed, they were so pissed, I could not just hold it in. I had to ask, when y'all play next,
You're
bro?
an asshole, bro.
They got third. I mean,
Hey, but I feel like this year, oh man,
I got this.
I don't know because I don't know if Caesar's gonna run.
Why is that?
He's getting married. No,
Is he really?
Well,
Yeah.
I think Caesar wants to spend some time on the beach that weekend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've never taken a Memorial Day off,
And
bro.
God, I honestly can't even picture like our whole team right now. I'm me, Manny, Matt, Rich,
I got a couple homies.
hopefully Kevin.
He was in Hawaii this past year.
Yeah, he was in here. And then like if Weddle pans out,
That boy is solid, bro. I think he's good, man. When we played against him the year y'all got third, he was playing on that purple team. He was, I guess, Lovington Hobbs combined.
He's just a straight post guy. And there's times I'll lay it out there and he'll go get it. There's times I won't throw it, but like I'll throw it out there and he'll go get it.
Where's he from?
He's a good piece. Lovington.
Yeah,
He was one of those
He
that
plays
with Jameson. Oh, we used to battle in top ends. Like Jameson would drop back and just throw the ball. Like he would run that double move where he's go boom and then boom.
Oh yeah.
Or he would even do the boom boom boom. And before he broke on the last one, even had Jeremy turning circles. Before the last one, the ball was already there. He would turn and he was dropping. And I was just like, this dude is bad. And then so when Matt hit him up to play with us, it's like, this is going to be legit. And even when we played in Hobbs, we let Voodoo get us, but we should have beat them. But,
He plays in that Hobbs League.
yeah, but I heard his team's boo-boo in it. I heard it's all him.
Matt's team's the top, bro, and they have.
Well, it's easy though when you got all-stars, you know? You got the cream of the crop, and it's hard to compete when you put everything on one table. And I give him props. It's not easy. You still have to execute.
Yeah.
But it's nice when you have the best.
Yeah.
Dang it, bases loaded.
3-1.
3-1, 2 outs.
Pitch and change.
Hinch is gonna call it. Gregorius looks like he's up. Nah, I don't know. I'm glad I just left on top though. I
I'm
wanted.
sorry.
What?
You shouldn't have, though.
What do you mean?
You should have played Show Me.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I tried.
No.
Johnny didn't want to play. Johnny didn't want to play.
You
Bro,
were the captain. If you would have signed them up and said,
and we would have lost the deal, or
No, you wouldn't have.
or they would have let him play each.
Yeah.
All the whole. Bro, he would have been tired as hell.
oh well, y'all should have done it still. He wouldn't have been tired. Matt only played defense for us.
Maybe.
He got on the
I'll
field
be
a few
honest-
times for offense.
I'll be
And
honest,
honestly,
this year
he
that-
should have played more offense with us, but he didn't. So he
Why?
wasn't.
Why doesn't he? Because y'all already took
Nah,
that
their
with
offense
Manny and
Their
everybody.
offense is pretty damn stacked.
Because man,
Yeah.
you even have Rich rushing now.
And they had to do with the dreads. What's the homeboy with the dreads?
Said.
He was nice
Oh,
too.
bro, how's he doing?
He said he's not ready till January.
That's
Because we
not-
thought about picking him up for the Turkey Bowl.
Oh, he's the one that tore his
And-
shit.
Achilles.
on the field he shouldn't have been on.
Oh,
Let
his
me tell you,
Achilles?
He was on our field.
So he went over there.
First play.
What was the last play?
Well, yeah,
Because
he
it was
was-
to
wait,
win
he
the
just
game.
got there.
He just got there to go in, and they were going for the extra point to win the game. And the nigga went to break and cut, and it snapped.
He acting like it was all his fault because he moved a different way.
He shouldn't even been there.
Nah, he shouldn't have.
We
But
were about to play.
They were on both fields.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't know
saying.
why they were doing that. That was dumb.
I'm telling you, everybody does. Matt did.
Matt really didn't play.
Yeah, but with us, he didn't really like. He was there, but then he'd go for y'all. He was there for 2 of y'all's games during our games.
Yeah, he really didn't over.
We ended up beating Jeremy Luna, and them by ourselves without him, and we ended up playing the team we beat in the championship. We played them once without him, but we lost that game.
So y'all double dipped.
We
Shit.
double dipped, sort of.
They quit.
They quit.
They
the other
quit.
team quit.
After the first game?
Yeah,
or?
we were whooping their ass.
And it got super windy.
It got super windy, and they were like, "It's game" or whatever.
And they didn't even want to try the second game.
Well, we tried, and they didn't want to. And Matt says they still talk shit in Hobbs because they're from Hobbs.
Aww.
And I'm like, bro, y'all lost like 20. We made them quit the first game. We beat them like a minute into the second half.
Bro, they even like go play Cahoon real quick to get the
Yeah,
game
we
over.
wanted to play them really fast just to prove our point.
Come back to Roswell.
But see,
or we'll go to
I
Hobbs.
think this last team we had with Johnny, Salas, I don't know if you got to know a little Freddie and Naya. He plays for Roswell High.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Freddie.
so that little cat, Matt, Sadio, Felipe, myself, and who else do we have?
Y'all stacked it this year.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think that
That's
team
real.
would have been solid to go to show me. I wanted to. And no offense, but I seen the teams that got pretty far, we would have beat them. I guarantee it, we would have beat them.
That's what I was saying, because
That would have
like,
beaten Ayas.
Yes.
huh?
They would have beaten Ayas.
We would have beat.
Y'all,
Yeah,
but
we got
Matt,
faster.
you know, if we would have been like, okay, take Matt, y'all would have. I think,
Would y'all
but
play?
it would have been a tough game though, because you got to give it to Josh, quarterbacking for a long time, plays were good.
Oh.
And you know they hung with us for a while,
Yeah, that
They
first
just
half.
couldn't
That
stop
first
us.
half, y'all were tied.
but
I think.
then they got some cheap bounces, to go their way, but like.
They weren't bad.
They weren't, but I think it would have been a really good game because I think with
Y'all are humble. Y'all
Donnie.
keeping it real, or kind of humble.
The only reason-
I'm saying because Donnie is an athlete, Kev was an athlete, and then you have Josh as quarterback, and then David still could move a little bit. But y'all would have. I honestly felt like
There's
it would have
three
just been
animals on that.
scored. I just feel like y'all would have been scoring back and forth.
I'm not sure, and this is why.
Felipe's
Because
a beast.
Felipe, actually, I've never really played with Felipe. I've seen him,
He-
but boy, the
He's an
boy
animal.
can ball.
Freddie, an animal.
Freddie was beast mode, and he was young, bro. I think he's
Freddie's so fast.
He is
And then
freaking fast.
Cedillo.
So-
Our defense
But that's
is
what
really
I'm.
stacked.
I-
Our
But
defense
you
is-
got
might have beat yours.
Huh?
Nah.
Yeah.
It depends.
Calm-
If you didn't have,
calm-
if you
calm
don't, if you
down.
don't have Matt,
Calm down.
you give us Matt.
I don't know though.
I think we
Because
might
we
give
still
y'all
just,
comp.
but we still just put Tavy in.
He's not that great.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll be
He's
honest
fast.
with Tavy, bro. He's like Odell Beckham. He likes to be flashy before he likes to be good.
Matt Cedillo, you told Joel that, didn't you?
No, whoa, I've never even talked bad about Tavy. I've seen him play, bro. He does these like one-handers, and I'm like, bro, go up with two, and you're easy.
Alright.
It's easy.
My man Felipe is not good.
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying his ego gets in the way a little bit.
It does. It does.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it is.
That it would have
Could've
been
been
a
good.
good game. And we even told Matt, him, and we were kind of joking around though, but we were like, if we play y'all, then go play with Joel and them. Like, if y'all are gonna run show me, you can play with them if
The
we play
reason
y'all.
we didn't go, and this is the simple reason, is because we didn't want to be two and done.
That
was
was
the-
it.
that was
I
the-
knew it. Skirt.
No, I wanted to.
spurred.
I thought it was
Right
good.
there.
I don't even think I remember the conversation that we had, but I think I was the one telling him, you really want to be done on the weekend?
Well, no,
I was the one
that's
that
a long-
was
this is the
that's a long
thing. This is the
Sunday.
thing. We talked.
You
and-
gonna go out there and watch Lodge and then? You know, we were getting to Sunday.
I was
so.
like, yeah. And on the first
Okay,
day?
so this is the thing. They gave us the choice, and I wanted to, but
I know, because
the
I talked
majority
to
was.
Clay personally, because he called me and was like, hey, Mr. Cheeto, got some sad news. And I know you had talked to Jay about another sponsor, but we're going to allow you to do both fields if you want to. Because
Oh, no
we
way.
got you a sponsor. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, we're going to allow Top Men's and Show Me to play this year together. Like, you can run both fields. I was like, both fields? Then I started thinking, like, no, I want to focus here because I want to win this year. So he called me and he's like, and we're offering all Top Men's to move up to Show Me with no extra cost and to add a player with no cost. And I'm
Yes.
like, God, that's
Hey,
good.
But see, we
How do
didn't
you
have an
feel about
extra
that?
player. We didn't have an extra player. Plus, we
You
didn't
could
have
have
two.
went out in the boondocks and found somebody.
Really, bro?
Hey, how'd you
Who
feel
the
about-
heck were we gonna find?
You could have picked up Bear.
You could have picked up Bear, Martin.
Nah, not Martin, but Bear. I work with Martin. I tell Martin's face. I had to pick
I'll
Bear
be
up.
honest. I wanted to because I felt like where the team was going, especially this year, we were gonna end up there anyways. And if for whatever,
And you know, Show Me is not what it used to be.
No.
And like you said, the teams out there, honestly, I don't know what it was about Voodoo. But we should have beat them both times.
Mhm.
Like, but you know the thing is a tall rusher or a fast rusher gets you. Like, if I wasn't getting rid of the ball with Corey, I couldn't throw a deep ball. I couldn't throw slants. Every deep ball I threw, he tipped. And I mean, Manny striding for a touchdown. And I would literally cock back and like throw it up, and he would still, and it would just fall.
Bro, that's how that dude was in Lovington. He's got the ponytail, he's black and he's tall, and he's like.
Oh, yeah.
I forget his name.
He plays with Londo and them.
Yeah, because we played.
He's a basketball player. Lance.
Lance. That dude.
Yeah.
We played him in Lovington one time.
Oh,
bro,
dude.
he just would get to me. I'm like, and everyone's getting mad at me. I'm like, do you not see how freaking lengthy this guy is?
It's hard. And then, like, even if you roll and he follows, like, if you're going to throw it back across your body, forget it. And you better roll and be throwing it to this sideline. Because I'm telling you.
Yes.
But the problem is I kept trying to go deep. And then they had a weak cornerback. And the second game, we started eating that cornerback up, moving the ball, but it was too late.
Yeah,
we had already dropped, I think, 2 touchdowns. And then, like, with J-Dub, he's a mastermind. Like, been doing it for 40 years. So he was, for real.
He is
40
old.
years. He's in his 50s almost.
He even has kind of a weird belief.
And, dude, I promise you can't throw a deep ball. But if you give him some time, or, like, they were doing that dumb handoff with Jason that was killing us on the defensive side. And dudes were running open, so we would score, they would score. We would score, but we were already down 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Was it the Cobras in Denver that we lost to?
I don't remember, but these motherfuckers, bro, they had a quarterback like this close to the end zone. Dude would throw it back.
Bro, he was just
and he was like Tom Brady, bro. He was not.
It was just precision and
dude.
And
that's where.
And there was no way you could.
And it sucks because I'm at the end of my career, but that's where I wanted to be. But it's tough because Manny, like, he'll see something, and then it won't be the route I think he's running. So I always wait till he breaks and then I throw it, because I don't want him to break and then he thinks the defender and then breaks out and I throw it and it's I've never been like only ball I lead is a post. Is the only ball I probably will lead like way early
because you know what they're doing,
or a fly. But like slants, I even wait, because if he doesn't run the whole slant and I throw a pick, like, you know, so because there's times where he'll go and if he sees the guy cheat, he'll just sit.
Exactly.
And so I'm like this, and then I got to redirect, and so it's tough. But my goal was always to be like, I'm throwing it to a spot, get there.
Exactly, because it's so much easier.
But it's so hard, and then it's tough too because you never know. Even wide now, you see defenses play like a dumb zone on you. So there's like...
It doesn't always work.
Yeah, so but then it's like if I'm running a slant and they're playing a zone with that middle guy sitting there, the slant's not going to be there.
No.
So it's tough. But I've always wanted to be that quarterback where I'm throwing it here and you just need to be there.
Nah, this guy was crazy, bro. He was like 50, 55. He
wasn't that old. He was like in his maybe late 30s, early 40s.
That dude was old, bro, and he was
just good. Like I said, the routes would be ran, and that was it. Like you said, he'd throw it where...
He had a big wide receiver, bro, that was fast. Like a fat wide receiver that was as fast as
he was pretty good.
Man, he got buried pretty good. He made Bear fall.
I don't know.
I just, you know...
Being quarterback, by far, the hardest position.
You still play Mecker?
I ran one with Manny and David and them in Crucis this past year. We started 2-0 and then lost the next 2, but we lost the next 2 by a point. Both games by a point.
Oh really?
Yeah, we could have easily won it. You know, it wasn't necessarily anybody's fault. First game we lost, the ref would not call a charge. Like,
the ref's fault.
And it wasn't even like we almost got kicked. Dollar almost got kicked out, and he's a cop.
Yeah, he's a punk.
I ain't gonna lie. Dollar seems to always get hurt.
No, he wasn't even hurt. He was like about to fight the bus. Dude, they had all the busters at our court with security and cops.
That's usually how it is.
And I'm like, but what they were doing is the dude, it was a stocky team. All of them were like bodybuilders or something. And,
Look like me?
No. This boy is on one.
Shut up. I didn't say me.
Oh, okay.
So they were like big. So they were like just throwing shoulders and like literally dipping and stuff. And then one of them like ran us, just straight up run us over. So we're sitting there like, call the charge. You don't call charges in street ball. How you gonna call a foul then? So, oh dude, Dollar almost got kicked out. So we're sitting there trying to apologize for him. They're like, okay, well let him come back tomorrow. Just tell him to chill out. We're like, well, we need a buster. And he's like, he's on the court. Well, the following day he didn't come back. So he knew he had screwed up. Then
That and he didn't want to be.
Then you can even ask Manny and them. I don't think he kept score right all weekend. We'd be up 4, next thing you know, we'd be up 1. And they had just scored. And so
I
we're
would ask
like,
Manny, but
yeah, he didn't want to come.
Poor Manny.
It's all right, Manny.
Manny's spirit too.
I
Yeah.
had beer from her too.
I hear him yelling at me.
That's something I want to do again is play at Macca's, bro.
Dude, that's what I told Laura. I said, if we do quit hiking, I don't mind doing Macca's. My wife actually had more fun watching us do Macker than hike it. Because the intensity's there
and
all
it's right
game.
there.
It's a
right
faster
there.
game though.
The
Yeah.
intensity's there the whole time. Like, hike it's kind of slow paced. You
Yes.
get your big plays, you make your moves, you do all this. But like Macker is like boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Like you're at it the whole time.
Exactly.
I promise you. Shoot, me and Manny were gassed. The first game, we were gassed. Like, no lie. I left that game like, this ain't, I don't feel right. Like, have you ever been so tired your throat was like blood? Tastes
Yeah,
like blood?
bro. It's
like,
you're gasping for air so
what is
hard.
wrong?
All right.
Like, yeah, trust me, I see. I see.
All right.
I can tell.
Nah.
No, but no,
Flash.
that's what my retirement plans are. It's to do one or two Mackers. 2 years ago, we went to Mescalero and did the top men's with Jovan, my boy Warren, and Doug. Didn't work out as planned, but it's just
Do you
fun.
look at all? Like outside of a Macker? Ever?
Well, I can.
Dang.
Yeah. Remember I hit you up? You was in Artesia or
Well,
whatever.
that's where I work, man. And nobody goes to
I'm
Nibby
not
like.
driving down there no more. But Felipe and Manny and them have been going to
College.
the campus.
Really?
I don't know, 2 or 3 days a week, and they've been balling. They said Chase is out there.
To me, it's all
all
Yeah, I might
bro.
see what's good and go over there.
It just stinks too, cause like the boys are in football, so like Tuesdays and Thursdays I got football games. So it's like,
Should we just bring the game to your house?
shoot,
Bring the board, everything.
do it.
So, you got 6 kids. Your oldest is 12? Okay. I want you to give them all any bit of advice or something to take from you as their father. They're going to watch this, let's say, 10 years from now, and you want them to remember that. And you, obviously, you're their daddy. They'll listen. What do you got?
Hope they listen.
Is that the truth?
I hope they listen. Man, just y'all see where your dad's at right now? You gotta give all your heart all the time. Don't take any days off. Don't take any time off. Just always 100%. Love y'all guys.
There you go. That's what's up. Listen to your daddy. I know sometimes you might not think he's right, but from experience, parents know. They know better. It's crazy. My mom, my dad, they tell me things. They've told me things, and I'm like, what do you know? They know. Just
Always.
save yourself
Always.
either heartbreak, trouble, misery, whatever. Listen to them. They mean well. They're wiser. They're older. They probably even experienced in probably some shape or form. Just listen. On that note, hope you guys have a blessed week. You guys enjoy yourselves. You know how we do. Thank you, Lodge, for
Yes, sir.
today,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Till next
blessed.
time,
Stay up.
Beard Bros
Stay black.
out. Stay black. Later, guys.